And, you know, the way we were taught about Israel was that it was this, you know, this return to the birth of our religion, to this return to the place, you know, that we had been kicked out of by the Romans.
And that's the right that we know.
Israel will forever survive.
It was kind of a natural thing for me to get involved with AIPAC. I did some humanitarian aid work, and a lot of the people that I met were Syrian, but their families were from Palestine, and they had fled the Nakba in 1948 to Syria, and were now having to leave Syria. And the summer after that, I went back to Israel, Palestine, and spent some time in the West Bank, and was just able to, you know, see the reality of daily life for Palestinians, and what the occupation means for them. You know, the restriction on movement, the like daily violence. It was like a lot of those several moments kind of, you know, cascading together, and eventually, you know, causing me to question a lot of things and do, you know, read books and kind of do this like whole process of learning and unlearning. You know, I think it was both me realizing, you know, maybe, I mean, feeling a lot of like hurt and anger at people who, people in my community, you know, people older than me, especially, who I felt had not quite taught me the full story. And then also realizing seeing how detrimental AIPAC has been to, you know, I started to realize that was, again, out of alignment with my values. Stopped kind of being a part of the organization or attending cost me a lot of relationships. People that I had grown up with, people who I had done pro-Israel advocacy with for years. It was very challenging. But I also, I mean, knew it was the right thing to do.
Until 2 weeks ago, I was an appointee in the Biden administration. And 2 weeks ago, I resigned from the Biden administration because I could no longer serve at the pleasure of a president who is aiding and abetting the genocide of the Palestinian people.